Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Thought we'd bring you a little bit of the Super Tigers today. The reason I haven't filmed a lot of my tanks, it was hard to figure out how I was going to do it because my tripod doesn't reach and, my shakes and stuff. So I came up with a new method to hold my camera and to video. So now I'm able to do it not holding it whatsoever. And I have the macro lens on it. So to give you guys the best footage that I possibly can. So yeah, these are the black tigers. There's I fed them a while ago. They're hanging out, doing a good job. Coming together and all eating at the same time. It's not like, like there's only one here, one there. But these, trying to set this good for you guys. Hold on a second. It seems to be sliding down a little bit from the weight of the phone. It's like I said, my new brackets, something in progress. I'll make a better one, but anyways, these Super Tigers I bred with an orange-eyed caradina. Because I want to give them the orange eyes. So no luck this time, but they're all very large. They came out with the added white stripe to them. A lot of them look really, really cool. They have beautiful colors, great tints to them. And just like a tiger, they're aggressive feeders. Got the same characteristics as they always do. Let me see if I can adjust this a little better. Boo, 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 boo. Hold on, folks. See, that's not bad right there, but it's the weight of it. So I'm going to have to work on this more. But we'll just zoom in some. Yeah, that's not too bad, huh? But yeah, so I was hoping, I thought for a minute there that I had seen one or two with orange eyes. I wasn't too sure, and the moss in this tank is massive. So, heck if I know if there's any in there. I guess one day I'll find out. But yeah, she had a good batch. It's 3, 6. I don't know. It's probably at 30, 40 on her first set of babies that she had. So, I was really proud of her. She did really, really good. She hides a lot, so she might be pregnant again. But I wouldn't mind if, I pulled her out and I didn't use her anymore because, these guys really have really nice genes. Like that one in front all the way down at the bottom. He has that, like, added white to him. A lot of them have the white lines. See, there's a few of them in there that have the added white tiger stripe. It's really weird. It's like a highlighted stripe now. I think it's kind of cool. So, but like I said, it's It's the same. I mean, it didn't change the shrimp at all. It's just I'm trying to add the orange eyes to it. Now I'm hoping the next round I should have some orange eyes. But yeah, it's super healthy, super hearty. Oh my lord! I mean, these tigers are always super hardy, anyways. I don't think it matters what they're bred with. They're just always super hardy. Really good shrimp to own if you're a beginner and you want something that'll last. Or I should say that'll adapt well to a lot of parameters. That won't give you a bunch of trouble. Uh, these are a good way to go. But know also that they will die like any other shrimp if your parameters are not correct, or I should say within a reasonable acceptable amount, within the numbers of where it's supposed to be. They are tiger shrimp, so you can have a little higher TDS, a little bit more GH, some KH, a little bit. But, 6, 7 on the GH, 1 to 2, or I should say 0 to 2. I keep mine at 0, but, because I use the RO water. I remineralize everything with the B shrimp, GH plus. But you can run your numbers a little higher. I don't have a reason to change it up. I try to run almost every tank of mine at 120, 125. Once it creeps up around 130, I do my water change. Give them some fresh water. They really, really like the new water a lot. I give them, I mark my tanks now. I do a 10 gallon. I think it's 2 gallons. 2-gallon water change. And it seems to really have a positive response on my tanks. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to talk slow. I'm looking at a bunch of tanks trying to think of other info to bring you guys. Yeah, so these guys, they get swimming around the tank. You do a little water change, put a little of my secret sauce in there. I haven't even put it in. Let me put some in. I mean, even the bacteria, if I put the live bacteria in, the shrimp just start going. I mean, they just start going. I don't know, it's not saying it's making them want to do anything, but they just start going in circles. But let me put some of the secret sauce in, just 2 little drips. Rinse that tip. Rinse the tip, he said. Make sure the tip is clean. All right. Let's see. But the nutrifying bacteria, I go 4 to 5 days. I put in my 20 milliliters, let the light run 24/7, and it doesn't matter, 4 to 5 days, and I can put in 50 shrimp without one loss. Not one loss. So that speaks volumes for the product, in my opinion. Like I said, I have lots of tanks that I do this with. So, and then when I do just water change, I give them 1 milliliter per tank. And I tell you, they just they go crazy for it. They just love it. I don't know. I'm no scientist. I don't know why, but they surely like it. But yeah, this tank here, I keep it. Let me see if you guys can see that. I don't want to really move the camera right now. I'll move it a little bit and show you, but I have the samurai soil in here. Due to the fact that if the pH is up a little bit above 6.0 or 6.4, 6.6, they're fine with it. So I don't have to worry about this soil or this tank not buffering as well as a non-tiger tank, due to the fact that they can handle a little, some pH. So they seem to enjoy it. But let me see. Just for the heck of the video, let's see what it's at. I use liquid drops. I don't use test strips. I don't know. I just don't. In my opinion, it's not worth the money. Meaning, I get more for my money with drops with liquid than I do test strips. Even though you can cut a test strip in half, to me, oh yeah, okay, let it. Wow, it's G6, maybe now 6.4. Yeah, it's got a slight green tint. The yellowy green tint. Here, I'll show you guys so you don't see. And that's the samurai soil. It's not perfectly clear. I mean, it's not yellow. I mean, it's almost clear. You can see right through it. So it's like a 6.2 to 6.4. Oh, and then, so here's the moss. It takes up the whole stinking tank. But this is what I try to tell everybody when they go to do shrimp. I tell them, hey, get your mosses going. If you want to breed shrimp, get your mosses going and leave them alone. Let it grow. Don't move it. And your shrimp, they'll just get up in it and create their own world. I mean, you don't even have to worry about it. Just leave it be. And at times, you hear people, gosh, I don't ever see my shrimp. Where are they at? Oh, they're in there. They're doing their thing. They're in there. But that's the thing, is they're creating their own world inside of the tank that you gave them to create it in. So when you think they're not there, they are there. And then if your colony is healthy, it'll just, after however long it takes them to decide they want to start to populate and reproduce, then, after a while you'll start to see them. But I mean, there's times when, the shrimp have babies, and I know they've had them because I see one like hanging on a leaf of the moss or something, and then I won't see anything for like 3 weeks, and I'm like, what's going on? I don't understand. Where are they all at? And then all of a sudden, they all come out. It's kind of like they all leave the nest. It's like Mama kicks them out, and they all leave the nest. And then when they do that, they're all over the tank, and now now you're able to see them. Know what foods they're responding to, because that's another big thing. Just because you feed all your tanks doesn't mean that they all like the same food. Like tigers, these guys, they're not super picky, but they're not going to eat crap. They're not going to eat a bunch of garbage. So you want to have a decent food. It does, like I said, you can, if you're unsure of what to give, French style cut green beans. I'm not kidding. I give it to all the tanks, every couple weeks. Sorry, I'm calling my Snow White tank right next to the tank I'm videoing. See, I can do two things at once. But, like I said, if you're unsure, of what to feed them, shrimp like green beans. But I don't feed them regular cut green beans because it's like they don't like, they don't like the outside. Just think it's like your kid, getting your children to eat vegetables. Yeah, right. So you got to give them something that, that they'll eat, that you want them to eat. So they really respond to the French style cut, however it says on the can. But those are the ones that they enjoy due to the fact that they don't have to tear at the outer skin of the green bean. So that's all I do is I give them the French style, and I just give them, maybe a half inch, less than a half inch, a quarter inch piece of green bean, drop it in there, and not everyone in the tank will want to eat it, but the thing is if you start feeding it to them more, put little pieces in there, then they start to become accustomed to it, and they'll be they'll be more apt to eating some of it instead of turning their nose up at it and going the other way. You'll get a better response. Luke's upstairs making his silly little noises. His mother's asking him to do something. I don't know if he doesn't want to do it, but it's funny. He was just down here playing Lego Star Wars. Told you, getting the house set up, a little bit, and due to we're quarantined here in Michigan. We could still go out. I go out. I've been redoing preschool, so the kids can come back and it'll be clean for them. So I'm actually cleaning the whole place, repainting, redoing everything, anywhere like germs can live and stuff, so these children can be safe. So that's where I've been going for the last week, and I'm actually going from Michigan to Ohio. It's like an hour, 20 minutes I'm driving, just so I can go help these kids. I was asked if I wanted to do it, and so I leave here at like 7:30 in the morning. I get there, almost 9, and then we work till like 3:30, and then I head back. And that's how it goes, But we gotta look out for the kids, We gotta make sure the kids are safe, and we gotta, give them clean places to come to. Thing I don't like is, like, I went to the store yesterday. I went to Dollar General. They had no sanitizer. They want you to touch that keypad, with your, pick the pen up because their keypad's broken. You can't touch the screen. So they say, well, you got to use the pen. And it's like, well, do you have a sanitizer? Because, now I'm touching this thing that everyone's touching. And, they got all upset and kind of chucked a Lysol wipe at me. And I was like, well, I'm just saying. Then I went into Rite Aid. Rite Aid had no wipes. I mean, just for the employee. The employee had no wipe to wipe his hand with when he's done working on the register. And I was like, where's your wipes? And he's like, oh, they don't give us any. They don't care about us. And so I was like, oh my gosh, and this gentleman's an older guy. He's got to be in his 60s. And I'm just like, wow, your own business doesn't even give you anything to stay clean. He said, nope. So, now I went to a pet store yesterday to see someone I knew and looked around in there and, again, nothing. No, I said, where's your hand sanitizer? And he said, what? And I said, dude, you got customers that come in here. I said, I can understand that, he's like, well, we're a business that's, kind of needed because we're a pet store. I was like, okay, well, I can understand that, but my thing is you don't have, any hand sanitizers, so people come get stuff, buy stuff here, and they have to leave and go to their car without cleaning their hands. Now, I don't know, everybody leave a comment if you guys think that is something that we should have to take care of ourselves. So do you believe that if we go to a store to go shopping, whether it be a pet store or anything, Kroger's, anything, do you believe that we need to supply our own hand cleaner? Or do you think that the store should have it? So after we spend our money there, which, we don't have much of due to the fact, that they're shutting everything down and locking us down, which I understand it stops the virus. I'm not saying they're wrong in doing it, but with them shutting us down, it shortens our money. So we're going in there and buying products. Do you believe that they should have to supply us with a sanitizer to clean our hands after we're done, touching things in their store? Do you think that that's fair, I should say? That, that's all I'm asking. Because, I'm not saying my opinion that they should be forced to, but I think it would be nice. I think I would. Now, I'm not saying that they don't have the stuff. Maybe they don't have it because at Rite Aid, he said, oh, we're out of it. We don't have anything here. And I was like, yeah, but the company's not sending you stuff for yourself? He said, no. And I'm like, but they want you to come to work every day and run the store. And he said, yes. So, it's a double-edged sword. And then, the thing is, do you quit? Who do you complain to? And if you complain, are they gonna can you, treat you bad? And the gentleman's, like I said, he's an older guy, so, maybe he doesn't have a very big retirement, or one at all, or he's just bored and he doesn't want to sit at home. So he has this job. I'm not sure, but those are some questions that I have. I just don't think it's right. You go into a pet store and you buy everything, get up to the counter and there's nothing there to wash your hands with. And it's like no one in there has gloves on. Nothing. Is it because it's hot in there and they don't think the virus will live in there? It's like I don't get it. No one's wearing gloves. No one's wearing masks. But here in Michigan, I'm telling you, every store I go into, gas stations, no one. And we're supposed to have huge numbers of sick people. We're like in the top 5, I guess they're saying. You know, and no one's doing anything to stop it. No one's taking, and that's what they're complaining about is, people aren't taking it serious. And, in my opinion, I have to agree due to the fact that, I see it everywhere you go, the gas stations mainly. It's like you touch the handle, the pump handle and everything, and, but no one's wearing anything. It's all young kids there getting gas and stuff, and it's like they're all, really polite and stuff, but, it's like, what the heck? But, all right, everybody. I think you had enough of the Super Tigers. I did a bunch of talking about something I really didn't want to talk about because I don't want to bring it to this show, but, like I said, it's more or less about washing your hands, and if you think that they should have to give us some sanitizer. But anyways, thanks everybody for subscribing. We're almost at 200. I'm only a couple shy. Check out our prices, our shrimp prices. We got great deals going on right now. If you want to buy shrimp, send us a message. You got to be a subscriber to get them at our cheap prices. You have to like a video, hit the bell icon, share it, do all those things to show us that you're actually, paying attention. You're just not trying to get, our incredible shrimp at our incredible low prices. But thank you so much for watching the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, checking it out. We're going to do some more water changes today. But everybody stay safe. Keep your family close. Keep them indoors. And we are open for business 24/7. Message me. I got you. We will take care of you and make your smiles bigger. All right, folks. We will be talking to you soon. Have a great Saturday. Stay shrimpy. From Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics. We love all you guys. All right, see ya.